Hey guys, it's Alisa, and today I want to tell you a little bit more about my trip to Istanbul. That was my second trip to Istanbul ever, and I visited Turkey, I guess. I don't know, I didn't count how many times I visited Turkey, but I guess around 10 or something. I visited Antalya when I was a child. I went there with my parents, and when I grew up, I started to visit other cities of Turkey also. My first trip to Istanbul was like about 3 years ago. It was my solo trip, and I guess it was the first time when I was traveling absolutely without anyone else. It was January, and the weather was not so good, but for me it was super good because I came from Ufa, Bashkortostan, and we have minus 20 degrees Celsius. When I visited Istanbul for the first time, I really liked it. I mean, the weather made the sea so uncalm. I don't know how to say it. There were many waves, and it was really beautiful. I was going through these waves on the pier, and waves trying to reach the person who go through the pier, and I really liked it. And then I stayed in a hostel in Sultan Ahmet. On those trips I saw a lot of attractions, but there were also Blue Mosque, and I really wanted to visit it, but it was closed, so I couldn't do this during my first trip. And I was in Istanbul for 5 days in January, like 3 years ago, and I decided that I definitely want to come and stay at Kadıköy and to spend more time in Istanbul. I decided to go there this year. If you know, Turkey became a little bit expensive, more expensive than it was. I felt it because of the prices to the hotels and hostels and living. So we decided to go with friends to share all this costs for living. The tickets to the airplane from Georgia to Istanbul, they're never expensive, I guess. They're pretty affordable. But we lived with my two friends together in one apartment in Kadıköy, and it was really cool. I liked it a lot. I guess I'm kind of got used to solo trips, or I'm getting used to this, but this time guys decided to join me. So first we stayed in Kadıköy, and this is a really good place to stay if you're a young person or you are just interested in fancy cafes, bars, clubs. But I guess in Kadıköy they have many bars and clubs also. We saw this street with music, and this district also much more chill than any other districts of Istanbul, but at night you can also do something. And Kadıköy, if you don't know about Istanbul, it is located in Asian side of Istanbul, and Sultanahmet and Beyoğlu, it's European side. And Turkish people usually live in Asian side because it's better. There are not so many tourists. Of course, you will need to use a ferry if you want to go to another side to see some attractions. But if you're interested in more chill stay, or you want to visit more bars, cafes, anything, it's better to stay in Kadıköy. staying in Sultanahmet last time, and it was okay. I mean, I liked it, but at 9 o'clock everything was closed, and that's all. And during the day there were so many people, just a lot of people. You should pay attention to your personal aims, I guess, choosing the district, because they are really different. And the district Beyoğlu is also, I guess, a good decision, but the district Beyoğlu was too busy for me. Like, I wouldn't like to live there, because if Kadıköy is super chill and Sultanahmet is super like touristic, Beyoğlu has a big city life vibe, and there are so many people. It's also touristic, but also it has a lot of cafes, restaurants, everything, and it has streets. They just go up and down and up and down, and it's actually not so easy to go through the streets if you are not like physically prepared. I mean, if you are not a sportive person as me. Of course, Istanbul has a really good transport system, so of course you can escape these differences in height, but actually not completely. I mean, there will be situations when you will need to go through Istanbul like by foot. It's also, Beyoğlu is also really cool district. I mean, you can find a lot of interesting shops and attractions in Beyoğlu, so it's important to visit also. And of course, I can recommend you to visit bridges to see Bosphore. This time I managed to visit this blue mosque in Sultanahmet. Last time it didn't work, but this time it worked. My friends also wanted to visit Hagia Sophia, but I guess it became a little bit more expensive than it was, or I don't remember. Like, I just don't remember that I paid so much when I visited Hagia Sophia last time. I didn't even remember that I paid anything, but maybe it's just my false illusions of past. I don't know. Maybe it costed so much, but I don't remember that I paid this, but maybe I paid. This time we didn't visit Hagia Sophia, but we visited Blue Mosque, and we visited Topkapi Saray. I guess you know about the TV series Magnificent Century. I guess it is called Magnificent Century. It's really popular show about the Turkish history, Osman Empire, and like Sultan Süleyman and Hürrem, and this show, TV series, is really popular in Russia. And not only in Russia, I guess. 2 years ago, me and my friend, we started to watch it, and it's kinda I mean, if you start to watch it from the first series, it is a little bit cringy, but it is beautiful, and I don't know, it gave me so much Turkish vibes and always reminded me about Turkey. Why also Russian-speaking people usually watch it because of Hürrem, of course, because she was like a Slavic woman. Actually, it is not. We cannot say was she like Ukrainian or Polish woman. No one knows that, but everyone relates. I also watched this series, not completely, but I watched it. And this time I decided to go to Topkapi because last time I was in Dolmabahce and it was cool, but we didn't have enough time to watch everything. And with Topkapi it was kind of the same. We had time, but we were so tired. We went there at the end of our vacation, and of course after like 7 days of walking through the Istanbul with this like high differences in height, it was really difficult to go through Topkapi because it's really big. And as in Dolmabahce I was in January 3 years ago, and I didn't manage to visit harem, and I only visited like Sultan's spaces. It has so many beautiful rooms, and you understand that Hürrem was living here, Sultan Suleiman was living here, and it was, I mean, it just gives you so many vibes, I don't know, of understanding the culture, even though, of course, this series is not fully represent Turkish history, but it is based on it. Speaking about Hürrem, we visited Süleymaniye Mosque. I also can recommend it to you because it is a really beautiful mosque. When I was there for the first time, I didn't know that Hürrem decided to make this mosque, and that Sultan Suleiman and Hürrem, they're buried there in this mosque. And this is crazy actually. Maybe I saw this, but I didn't know a lot about Hürrem and Suleiman, so I couldn't understand the importance of this place, and this time I could understand it. I really recommend you to see this mosque because it has a really beautiful yard, and inside of this mosque it's really beautiful and cozy, and I just really can recommend you. It is worthy to visit. Also, we visited Princess Islands, first Hibeliada and Buyukada. I can really say that it is better to go to Büyükada. I liked Hibelade not so much. I mean, I didn't really like it because it was not a season for swimming or something, and everything was a little bit old, and it was a little bit strange. Like, it's okay to walk there, I mean, yeah, but if you have a choice, I advise you to go to Buyukada. It has more beautiful beaches. I'm sorry. And also I recommend you to take a bike or bicycle actually, or electro bicycle, and go to search wild beaches. that's what we've done. We took bikes and went through this island to see wild beaches, and we found one, and it was really beautiful. I didn't expect to see it. So maybe in Heybeliada we just didn't do that, so I didn't really like Heybeliada. But I also saw people who were like going through this island on foot, and I mean they could also see this beach. So why not? So I really advise you to go and to see like these places. When you see that other people left their bicycles, you can understand that there is some wild beach. I bought this necklace, pearl necklace, and another stone necklace that I also really like, and a lot of t-shirts. If you want to have shopping in Istanbul, I really advise you to choose Turkish brands. They're very good, and my favorite Turkish brand is Oxo. This is my favorite brand of clothes, and I have a lot of things from there. And every time I go to Turkey, I'm trying to find this shop and buy something there. So I have really many things from there, and they're in good condition. And this shop has a huge range of sizes, so it is affordable for different women to find something there. I guess I told you about everything what I experienced in Istanbul, so thank you for watching, and I want to tell you that soon I go to the solo trip to South Korea. And this was my dream, and I am so excited that I'm going to go there. I'm pretty scared to go there alone, but I guess that should be cool. If you're interested in videos like this, if you would like to visit Korea with me, then subscribe to my channel and stay with me, and I will show you Korea for the first time. I've never been to Korea actually, and I'm really excited. So we'll see. Yes, and I hope these advices about Turkey, about Istanbul also helped you. I'm trying to remember, what did I say? Everything. It is 100% important to try Turkish sweets. I don't know what happened, but this time they're even better than it was. Like every time I went to Turkey, I tried some Turkish sweets, but this time they invented something crazy. Just try this, like, I don't know how it is called, sausage with nougat, with almond. Just try this one with almond. It's like a round sausage, and it can be, I hope you understand something. I just don't know how it is called, and I would tell you if I would know. If you will be in Istanbul, try to order in some cafe, Turkish cafe, apple tea. It is really tasty also. So that's all, and I hope my advices helped you, or will help you if you're going to visit Istanbul. Yeah,